Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. The Veltins Arena here is a remarkable stadium in many ways. It features a retractable pitch, a retractable roof, definitely one of the most modern arenas around. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Pogba showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Vardy!
Manchester United have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Mondi. Ndidi. And here's Iheanacho. Oh, what a ball! Vardy with a shot! Goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Leicester draw first blood here.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Lindelof. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Maguire. And it's Shaw. He spotted the run and played him through. Maddison. Over to the left. Done very well to intervene. Ball's gone out of play. Vardy. Ndidi. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Maguire drives it forward. Fred. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Mondi. Shaw. Maguire. Lindelof. McTominay positions himself well and cuts it out. Bruno Fernandes. Cavani plays a clever pass. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Barnes. Sönchu. Mondi. Barnes. And it's Rashford. Wan-Bissaka is charging up on the overlap. Up he gets! No mistake! Manchester United are back on level terms.
Manchester United are really pouncing on any stray passes at midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Shot a goal! They've scored! And they get themselves in front! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Leicester take the lead. Mendy goes up and over. And he's there to cut it out. Fuchs plays it forward. We hit half-time, so a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2 goals to 1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Goes for goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Keeper has beaten it away. Ricardo Pereira. Madison. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Out to the right. A really good feat. It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch. Ricardo Pereira. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Pogba looks to dink one in. Barnes. Mombi. Fred with a delicate ball. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Oh, that is asking for trouble. That's a throw. Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. That intervention was very necessary.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
Ricardo Pereira with a definite fell there. Fred. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Fuchs passes it forward. He's away! That is a more than decent save from the goalkeeper. And oh! He's missed, but not by that far.
Vardy really felt he'd done enough. He's having a momentary visit to the world of disbelief here.
McTominay. He came in hard, very hard. And it's Vardy.
Well, we don't need to guess that They expect plenty of ball into the box.
It's quite a crowd scene in the middle now.
Well, it's a situation that requires resilience now and plenty of fighting spirit. It has to be matched.
This could spell danger. Chance! It's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike!
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Ricardo Pereira. And here's Vardy. Mendy tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Wan-Bissaka. Fred. Maguire. It has got through to him. Good big chance! It's in! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
He's being closely tested here. Iheanacho has a goal! He's scored! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
Leicester could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Yeah, looks very much like the final nail in the coffin for me, I have to say.
Vardy. Iheanacho. Wan-Bissaka gets into the right position to intercept. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Leicester always looked the more driven side, probably the better side, and nobody is arguing about the result. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were...
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. This is the very high-tech Veltins Arena, somehow fitting for this part of the world, the industrial hub that is the region of Westphalia. We have already started here. It's Iheanacho! That is absolutely glorious! About as smooth as it gets! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
Manchester United trail at this early stage. How will they respond? And here's Iheanacho, out to the right. Vardy, that's a brilliant interception. Iheanacho. Now can he finish?
Manchester United have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Ricardo Pereira. And here's Vardy. Barnes. Rashford. Could move up a gear here. Tries to dink it in. Madison. And here's Iheanacho. Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
Leicester have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Tielemans. Johnny Evans. Soinchu. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. And the through ball is intercepted. And here's Iheanacho. And here's Iheanacho. He's in! Fred goes looking. Now the counter. And it's Cavani. And here's Rashford.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Little doubt, that is a foul.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Wan-Bissaka. Bruno Fernandes. Well read, he sorted that out. Madison. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And it's Vardy. Iheanacho shoots! Chooses to go back. Fuchs does well there, alert. Maddison. That's the throw. Maddison doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Bruno Fernandes. Wan-Bissaka. Fred. Pogba. And the first half is done. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Leicester sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Vardy. Bruno Fernandes. Rashford. Cavani. Hoists it high. Maguire cuts it out. And they've been caught out here. Too much on it. And that's the keepers. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Pogba. Shaw. Pogba. Defending was strong and firm. Ricardo Pereira. Looks to thread it through. Lindelof.
Leicester really have been alive to interceptions and picking off any loose balls.
And here's Iheanacho. Maddison. Vardy has a hit! Yes! And the lead is extended still further.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Leicester take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight.